Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. There are literally billions of dollars available for you and your business in tax credits that you can and probably should be taking advantage of. Some programs you may know about and some other programs that might not be on your radar. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can quickly get tax credits to fund your business, starting with the most popular program of all, the Employee Retention Credit, and how to get $26,000 per employee. I'll show you step by step what you need to do to check to see if you're eligible and why you should apply for this now before IRS backlogs get even worse as we head into the spring. And for all of you who've received ERC credits already, don't worry, I'm going to talk about other programs that you should know about and how you can maximize that funding. Most importantly, thanks so much for subscribing, turning on alerts, and being a part of the Skip community. And if you find this information valuable, feel free to hit the like button. This really helps us get seen by more and more people on YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment as well. So here's how to quickly get $26,000 per employee. But first, if you've already received ERC funding and you want to stay in the know about all future tax credit programs that you can take advantage of, go to skipcredits.com to drop in your email. We promise we'll keep you in the loop about other tax programs and other funding programs in general. That's at skipcredits.com. And if you haven't received ERC funding yet, here's how you can check your eligibility quickly. Go to skiperc.com. If you had W-2 employees in 2020 or 2021, drop in those numbers here. Let's say you had 5 W-2 employees in 2020. Well, already your potential ERC amount is $20,000. Let's say you grew in 2021 and you added a couple employees. The ERC benefit for 2021 is even greater than in 2020. Your potential ERC amount jumps to $100,000. That is money that you can potentially get back from the government. So again, if you haven't checked yet, please do. skiperc.com. Along with our partner, we've helped businesses get millions of dollars back from the government. Here's why it's important to do that now. Because of news like this, the IRS likely won't clear its tax return backlog before 2023 begins. This came out in December. The delays in processing backlog tax returns continue to burden taxpayers. Our assessment of the remaining inventory and increased production levels indicates that the IRS will not meet all of its goals by the end of 2022 and will continue to have a backlog into the 2023 filing season. Late last year, it found nearly 10 million tax returns were still awaiting processing or other resolution, compared with 11 million the year before. This includes both individual and business tax returns. It also references a report that shows the IRS has struggled to reduce its backlog over the past few years, and the IRS has taken an all-hands-on-deck approach. Some of these measures including hiring new employees, reassigning existing employees to assist with submission processing, and utilizing outside consultants. But as we know, every year in the lead up to tax day, mid-April every year, backlogs only increase. People start filing their taxes. As soon as they get their 2022 statements and information, they start processing them. And between now and April, the IRS burden only increases. So if you are awaiting a tax refund of $100,000, you'll be in the queue with everyone else. So very important, if you are eligible for this, you haven't gotten funding yet, go to this link, go through the flow. It's fairly straightforward for you to pull your payroll documentation for these 2 years. They'll then get reviewed, and if in fact you are eligible for money back from the government, our partner will send you amended 941 tax returns. Those are the quarterly tax returns that will get sent back to the IRS. Again, you don't have to send them in. All you have to do is provide your information. They'll take care of sending it in to the IRS, and then you'll be in the queue for approval. Again, it can take up to 6 months, but again, the sooner the better because the backlog will only increase. So if you could use up to $26,000 per employee for folks you had during 2020 and 2021, now's the time to do it. So if you've already got an ERC or you're just curious in general about other tax credit programs, first, every year there's changes to tax filings. We're going to cover this in an upcoming video, so be sure you're subscribed. For example, there's been changes to child care tax credits, child and dependent care tax credits, and some other individual changes that would be good for you to know about. We'll cover very soon. But when it comes to more business credits, of course, there's the R&D credit. Many businesses successfully take advantage of this every single year. If you aren't, you're missing out. Of course, if you have an accountant, they likely know about this and are already utilizing it, but better double check with them. The federal R&D tax credit is a dollar-for-dollar reduction of a company's tax bill based on qualified domestic expenses related to the design, development, or improvement of products, processes, techniques, formulas, or software. R&D, it's in the name, research and development. If you have employees in your company who are contributing to these functions, again, products, tangible or intangible, processes, software, formulas, techniques, inventions, R&D, it's broad and it's broad on purpose. There's a whole list of qualified activities, how to determine your eligibility, an IRS 4-part test, what qualifies, how much can you qualify for, and how can you claim this credit, very important. And whether you're profitable or not, you can take advantage of this program because you can even carry forward these tax credits for up to 20 years. We've got an in-depth video on these R&D tax credits coming soon, so at the very least, be sure you're subscribed here. This is coming out soon, along with other tax changes. Disclaimer, this is not tax advice. You should talk to your accountant about your situation. And if you want to stay in the know about all future tax credits, go to skipcredits.com. And if you want to check your eligibility right now for the ERC credit, go to skiperc.com. If you want to learn about other grants, go check out this link. If you need personal help funding or growing your business, consider checking out our membership options. And most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.